If I could grab 14-year-old Sarah by the shoulders and talk to her for just 1 minute, this is what I would say. You're not weird. You are weird. But that's not why you've eaten most of your lunches alone. Quiet makes people sit with their true selves. They're silently projecting that you're stuck up, above them, or beneath them. People avoid you because you're off-putting, and you're off-putting because you don't understand how psychology works, or why you need to speak up and reach out to make people feel more comfortable around you. Being quiet just isn't it. Yes, it's exhausting, but you'll get better at it, and people will finally begin to understand you as you learn how to meet them where they are. You're not a ditz or a space cat, but out of sight, out of mind is very real for you. Habits do not work the same, so quit trying to force those. You will skip entire barns, overflow many water troughs, and forget some very important birthdays until you make a system. So make a system. It's not a moral failing, it's just how your brain is wired, so accommodate it. Your black mare was a very good choice, and you're going to get to love her for many years. And that blue colt that you didn't get is a lesson. There will be many people who offer you blue colts in this life. That horse trader didn't think he was too much horse for you. I know you knew that. He just got a higher offer from a prettier, richer blonde. It happens, but don't let people like that jade you. 17-year-old Sarah, the worst is over. You're 28 right now, and everything is so much better now. It's going to take you a few years to process everything, and there will be some painful realizations. But, all in all, your baseline for a bad day is drastically different than the average person's. So you are going to have very, very few bad days. Do not listen to them. I know you are stubborn and you don't need this advice, but I'm going to say it anyways. You will not outgrow the truck. You have had it 12 years and counting now. The extended cab is not a deal breaker with car seats. Your kids will someday buckle themselves in and you will have many great adventures together. You are incredibly poor in love right now. Way more than you realize. I know you've heard that quote that children who aren't fed love on a spoon will lick it off of sharp blades. A 22-year-old truck driver should be a wicked blade, but you are lucky and he is not. He is a heaping silver spoon and your best friend. Everything in your life is difficult, but he is not. Your wedding will be miserable, and you should probably elope, but the marriage is good. You are so stubborn that committing to the old truck and the faithful man will come extremely easy to you. Committing to yourself will not come as easy. No one will flake on you or break as many promises or say such horrible things about you that are complete grounds for divorce than yourself to yourself. An older version of you is not coming to step in and fix it. She will not magically appear through the door like a wise and loving mother. You have got to build her yourself and become her. You have to commit to yourself, love yourself, and stop breaking promises. You don't have to stick to the man or the truck for life, and yet you pour so much love and forgiveness into them and you see the greatness. Why are you not doing this for yourself when you have no other choice but to live with yourself? When you fail yourself, and you will many times, forgive yourself and try again. Learn how to open space to make room for new things. Do not wait for the new to remove the old. Remove the old, and the new will find you. It's a lot like magic. It's okay to feel sad after making the right decision. Some people will take advantage of you. Don't let them rob you of the joy of helping someone again in the future. That is a them problem, it is not a you problem. When you're trying to tell if someone should graduate from being an acquaintance to a friend, consider if they know what hardship is. I'm not talking about someone who is traumatized or unhealed, but find people who genuinely appreciate life, they know what a real problem is, and they aren't overly dramatic in their everyday life. If you had a hard start in life, it is difficult for you to hold space for people who consider slow service at a restaurant a total day ruiner. It is a disservice to both of you to force a friendship. You cannot be friends with people who want to be you. Now, if I said that to high school me, she would have absolutely no idea what I was talking about. She assumed that nobody was jealous of her and absolutely nobody wanted to be her. But the truth is that some girls can have all the money, expensive horses, reliable trucks, two supportive and loving parents, a much better body, longer hair, more friends, and still envy you. I know that doesn't make much sense, but there is something about knowing who you are, even if you don't have much or have anyone in your corner, that draws in others like a moth to a flame. And on that same note, it's not that you're not doing enough for them. You are. You're just not the person that they wanted that effort coming from. It really isn't you, it is them. And this goes far beyond romantic partners. It is about all relationships that you will encounter all throughout your life. You have got to give grace. Give more grace than you think you receive, because there's really no way to know just how much you have been gifted. Others pay the price for how long it takes you to not be ignorant. This is even more so true with our livestock. With people, it's the decision to bear the pain of your ignorance. But with animals, it's suffering until you figure it out. You don't know what you don't know, so actively learn as much as you can and hang out with smart people who will hold you accountable. Start the garden of your own much sooner. This is not about the garden. This is about those nosy old ladies, you know who will tell you everything you are doing wrong in that garden. Spoiler alert, you will quit gardening for a while, just so that way they will leave you alone. You can't stand it when they call you at the end of a long day and tell you everything that you're doing wrong with that garden and how you should be spacing things out and how you haven't stayed on top of weeding. Don't do that. Toughen up and learn how to take some well-intentioned criticism. Those women are not trying to steal your joy. They come from a different time and they see gardening as a means to be safe. They want you to be safe. This is how they are showing you that they love you. And this is a really good opportunity for you to learn how to take criticism. But always remember how you feel when you get that phone call about the things you're doing wrong. And be intentional that you don't put that on to others. Unsolicited advice is always criticism. Words are important. Be careful what you say. You can and you will speak things into existence. Be grateful. When you seek guidance, it will happen. And when you follow your intuition, you will develop that skill. I can't really explain it. I can only say to practice it and see what happens. As a teenager, everyone in your home is going to make fun of you for trying to be pretty. Wearing your hair down, trying makeup, wearing fitting clothes. Please try not to let it wear you down. You do not have to look or act like a man to be respected, and you don't have to be a man to be country or like horses. I know you don't have any role models right now, but that's why it's so important to just lean into yourself and develop your confidence. Also, country is going to be popular in a few years, which is just whiplash. Speaking of in a few years, when you have your daughter and your son, you're going to learn some really important things. Those aren't caterpillars, those are caterpillars. Popcorn tastes infinitely better when a grubby, sticky little hand throws some M&Ms in the bowl. You're never too old to pack an extra pair of clothes and your trip into town. When you're in a bad mood, go outside, and if you can't go outside, get a shower. Somehow the outdoors or water or a combination of both will heal most things. I've noticed that when they run headfirst into the corners of tables and trip over nothing, and they're crying and they're weepy and they don't understand why things are working, they're tired and they're overwhelmed, and they really need a nap, but they don't want a nap, and they just seem so overwhelmed and you're not sure how to help them, that's when they're about to go through a growth spurt. During this time, they need more sleep, they need more food, they need a lot more grace and a lot more patience, because big things are on the way. And I don't think we really grow out of that as adults. When it feels like everything has gone to shit and life is hard and we're really tired, but there's no time to sleep, and we're hungry but nothing sounds good, and we keep tripping over our own feet, and we keep saying the wrong things to the right people. There's about to be some big changes in life, and it's usually for the better. Maybe get yourself a snack and lay down like a true toddler. Go outside, get a shower, take a nap. You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, but life is about to get good and you don't even know how. Trust the process and don't quit.